Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you're all doing great today. We've got a mix of shocking, strange, and somewhat frustrating cruise news coming your way, and we're starting off with a story that's almost hard to believe, yet, here we are. A cruise passenger recently fell between two cruise ships while trying to take a selfie. Yes, you heard that right. The incident happened at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, Royal Caribbean's private island in the Bahamas, and thankfully, the individual survived, but it could have ended much worse. According to eyewitnesses, the man was walking along the pier between two massive ships docked side by side. Like so many travelers these days, he was trying to capture the perfect shot, a selfie with both ships in the background. But while focusing on getting the best angle, he clearly wasn't paying attention to where he was stepping. In a split second, he lost his footing and fell straight into the water between the two cruise ships. Now, if you've ever been on one of these piers, you know how dangerous that can be. There's very little margin for error. The gap is tight, and with strong currents and limited visibility, it's a terrifying place to fall into. Luckily, port staff and ship security reacted fast. Rescue teams were on the scene immediately, and the man was pulled from the water without serious injury. But it's a stark reminder of how distracted people can get when they're glued to their phones or camera screens. We all love capturing memories, but sometimes common sense goes right out the window. People walk into traffic, fountains, even off cliffs, and now apparently, into the ocean between two cruise ships. It's not the first time we've seen risky behavior like this, and sadly, it probably won't be the last. This isn't even the only incident that's raised concerns lately. Royal Caribbean has also been dealing with recurring issues related to broken glass panels on board. Over the past few weeks, there have been multiple reports of cracked or shattered glass, from safety railings to overhead windows. In one case, a crew member noticed a loose pane and managed to usher guests away just before it fell. In another, a cracked panel near the boardwalk area had to be replaced. These incidents, while handled quickly, still point to ongoing concerns about structural maintenance, especially on ships like Symphony of the Seas. And speaking of Royal Caribbean, let's not forget the rules and responsibilities passengers are expected to follow both on board and in cruise terminals. There was a recent brawl involving 26 passengers at the Galveston Cruise Terminal. The fight broke out in the terminal building before anyone had even boarded the ship. It raises a tricky legal and procedural question. Can cruise lines fine or ban passengers for behavior that happens off the ship but still within the general cruise environment? Technically, the terminal is not cruise line property. It's a leased space shared with port authorities and other vendors. So while cruise lines like Carnival have rules in place for onboard conduct, it's unclear if those same rules apply when the incident occurs on land, before embarkation. So far, Carnival hasn't announced any fines or suspensions in connection with that fight, and it's got people wondering how far cruise policies can really extend. But not all the news is alarming. There's some good news too, especially for Princess Cruises fans. The Star Princess has just completed her sea trials with flying colors. No issues, smooth sailing, and solid performance across the board. Sea trials are a big deal. They test everything from engine performance to maneuverability and emergency systems. And given that her sister ship, the Sun Princess, is already known for handling beautifully on the open sea, expectations were high. The Star did not disappoint. For those of you booked on her upcoming voyages, that's great news. It's always comforting to know the ship you'll be spending your vacation on is in top-notch condition. On a personal note, I'm currently in Rome, waiting to board a cruise myself. I'm staying at a hotel that's honestly surprised me with how nice it is. It's a spa suite, complete with a private sauna and hot tub, and it actually costs less for 2 nights than a basic airport hotel I stayed at in Seattle. I'll be doing a full video review on that soon for those of you who are planning land stays around your cruises. The only thing I'm still waiting on is my luggage. It hasn't shown up yet, but fingers crossed it does before embarkation. So, just a reminder for everyone out there. Enjoy your cruise, enjoy your vacation, and yes, take all the photos and videos you want. But please, for your own safety, look up, be aware of where you're walking. That perfect selfie isn't worth a fall into the ocean, or worse. And if you ever think these things only happen to other people, just remember, the person who fell in at Coco Cay probably thought the same thing 5 seconds before it happened. Thanks for watching today's update. If you found this interesting or helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more cruise news, travel tips, and onboard updates from around the world. Until next time, have a safe and happy vacation, and keep your eyes off your phone while you walk.